Hello guys, I'm Olu. Something a little bit different today. As you know, I love digital technology and I'm going to continue to explore that with lots of different examples, which are hopefully going to benefit teachers and hopefully benefit pupils. But I'm also very passionate about financial education, especially giving financial education to students. Okay, because I've had situations a couple of years back, few kids were investing in the cryptocurrency, losing money, being scammed. I also the other day had a teacher coming up to me and say, "Oh, I'm thinking about the stock market. Somebody wanted to charge me £2,000. Guys, you don't have to pay anything. Everything you need is out there. You just need to get the basic education, financial education, and this channel is going to give you that. You're going to have enough confidence to be able to know how to do your own due diligence, to be able to approach, and you don't need to pay anybody anything. People that say, "Oh, come along, I'm going to 10x your money." 99% of it are scams. You do not need to pay anybody anything. Okay, this is a completely free service. I'm just very passionate about digital technology and financial education. I'm mainly aiming for pupils, but anyone who's a beginner will massively benefit because you will have the confidence, you will know what to do. Okay, so I'm going to deal with cryptocurrency. I'm going to break it down. I'm also going to deal with the stock market. I'm also going to deal with the ISAs and basic things that's going to help students, such as maybe not getting CCJs, credit cards, things like that. That's going to actually help them. It's a complete minefield out there, absolute minefield. I used to be a financial advisor. I was a financial advisor for 10 years. I am not anymore. So this is not financial advice. I am not giving you financial advice. I am not making any recommendations. All I'm doing is providing financial education. Okay, so stick around. I'm sure you're going to like what I'm going to offer you. What I'm going to do as a typical teacher, I'm going to share my screen. Guys, I'm just going to go through what cryptocurrency actually is. I'm going to just go through, I'm going to make it very, very basic today. Okay. Now, cryptocurrency is just a digital currency. It's just a digital currency. That's all it is. And it comes from the word cryptography, which means the discipline of writing or solving codes. I want you to imagine a digital currency. People are making transactions. There's thousands, millions of transactions going on every single day. Okay, and that is what cryptography is. It's just basically all these codes being generated. When you do a transaction using something like Bitcoin, it's going to generate a code, a unique code, and all these things going around is just from the term cryptography. So don't get confused with cryptocurrency. Okay, that's just what it is. The process of all the discipline of writing or solving of all these codes. Okay. The question I'm going to ask you sounds like a really silly question, a bit of a basic question, but this will make you really understand what the whole thing's about. You want to buy a Big Mac in McDonald's. How would you pay for it? How would you pay? Some of the things you would think about how you would pay would be maybe using cash, maybe using a debit card, maybe using a credit card. Okay. How many parties are involved in using a debit card? If you decided to buy a Big Mac using a debit card, how many parties? Yourself, that's one. McDonald's, that's two. Who else? Who issued you that card? The debit card came from where? Let's say from Barclays. That's a third party. Okay, that's a centralized system, centralized body that issues you that card. And then you use that card now to go to McDonald's. So you can see there's three parties involved. Okay, if you can understand that, you're going to understand what cryptocurrency is all about. Okay, the most popular crypto coins are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, digital transaction, and each digital transaction, guys, has a unique number. So I just want you to imagine you want to buy a Big Mac. You want to use Bitcoin to buy Big, assuming that McDonald's would accept cryptocurrency. Okay, you would use your phone. You just simply scan. Okay, that transaction will have a unique code. Okay, and you'll be able to purchase your Big Mac. Okay, it will come off your balance. You pay a little bit of a fee. And you just purchase it. It will have a unique code. You don't have to carry money. You don't have to carry a card. You don't have to carry anything. Okay, it's just digital currency that's going to operate. Okay, so it's not going to be. You're not going to give them any money. It's just going to operate. You can scan. It's going to come out of your balance, and it's going to pay for that for that super Big Mac. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, and it's going to be a unique code that no one. That transaction code is going to be a unique code in the entire world. Nobody else is going to have that particular code. Okay, so there's no. It's not like two people can have the same codes. Okay, so you can imagine if you, and the deal will just be between you and McDonald's. You want to pay for a Big Mac, you just scan it and you buy the Big Mac. So it's decentralized. There's no interference from authorities such as governments or banks. That's why people like cryptocurrency. Okay, there's no interference. You're simply paying. It's between you and McDonald's. You're simply using your Bitcoin to purchase a Big Mac. The government's not involved. No one else is involved. Okay, this is this is a picture of Michael Saylor. He is very bullish about Bitcoin, and what that means bullish for people that don't know. He has very strong belief in Bitcoin. He thinks Bitcoin is going to replace the entire financial system. I don't necessarily agree with him. I don't think it's going to replace the entire system. However, there's a strong argument, and people think the financial system has failed us. Inflation, for example, is out of control. I mean, in America, it's 5.2, and and they're in denial. It's 5.2, and the government's still printing more and more dollars. I mean, look at now. If you want to buy a house in the UK, you can't get a decent house if you're not spending about £1 million. So money over time is being devalued. Okay, and that's where Bitcoin and things like that has an appeal because it's still very young, and we've discussed that as well. We're still very young, and it has great potential to grow. So whereas your money is going to lose value, you think something like Bitcoin is going to grow in value. And that's where the appeal is coming from. Okay. Future of Bitcoin, as I said, is a very young industry. It's still a very young industry. I'm personally very bullish about it. I think that's the way it's going to go. I like gold as well, but many people are not going to carry gold bars around. It's just not going to happen. I mean, I have a gold chain on my neck that was given to me by my mother, bought by my mother about 25 years ago. It's still the same way. It looks the same way as it looked 25 years ago. I'm going to get it valued. I would love to know how much. My mother bought it for £150. I'd love to know what it's actually worth now. But the fact of the matter is, no one's going to carry gold around. You can't carry gold. So this is why Bitcoin appeals to people. It's such an easy way to do a transaction. Okay. Salvador recently adopted Bitcoin. Okay. The last 2 days, Ukraine has joined. And that's why I'm saying it's very young. It's very young. As a result of it being very young, it is there's a lot of issues. It's extremely volatile. And I'm going to teach you what you need to do if you're going if at any point in time you want to do cryptocurrency. So to protect, I'm going to talk about portfolio to reduce your exposure, what portfolio management means, the entry and exit points is very important. People can put their heads in the sand. Cryptocurrency is here to stay, and financial education must involve that. I actually wanted to start that in my school, year 10. Unfortunately, my timetable didn't permit it. I couldn't do it and I was looking for courses, and there was nothing that had things like cryptocurrency and very little elements of the stock market. But unfortunately, I couldn't even do it anyway because I didn't have anything on my timetable, any space on my timetable. But that's the kind of things I really want to use this channel to provide that kind of education. So hopefully, let me know what you think. Pass this on, share the link, and if it's of value to you, please subscribe and like it. And I shall see you soon, and I'll give you a lot more information about cryptocurrency, and we'll go into other things such as ISAs, such as the stock market, to give you that knowledge. You don't have to pay for that. Okay. So thank you. I'll see you later. Bye bye.